Welcome to another tutorial video of the Digit Management System. In this tutorial, we'll show you how to query relational database tables. In previous videos, we showed you how to create these tables using definitions and connectors. I recommend seeing those if you haven't seen those yet. Here on the Database tab in this pod, we have 4 tables created with various numbers of rows and columns in each one. The easiest way to query a table is simply double click on it. That'll do a select all basically against that entire table. So we double click, we see all 750,000 rows and 6 columns in this table. Now once you have a table result set in memory, it's make it very easy to drill down. So if we wanted to see just the rows that, for example, have Texas in them, we can just double click on that value and it'll pop up a new result set where we filtered on where state equals Texas. So there's only 14,000 of these 750,000 rows that are in Texas. And we can drill down further. Let's say we want just San Antonio, Texas. So we double click there and there's the 16 rows in this table where the city is San Antonio and the state is Texas. So we want to make it very easy just to sort of ad hoc query, drill down, see from the data that's on here. If you want to create more persistent queries, so you see here we have a couple of persistent queries that we've created here. This one finds all the rows in the 750,000 row table where the city starts with the letter S and the state starts with the letter M. So if I just double click on that query, you'll see there's 12,399 rows where those two conditions are met. To show you how to create those, let's do another one. Let's right click on the table and select the Create Query menu item here. And let's say we wanted J names with gov emails. So we create a filter. We want the name to start with the letter J. I'm going to split this. So we want and the email column ends with gov. You show the SQL, it'll tell you where we're going to find the names that start with J and emails end in gov. Click the OK. You'll see it found 6,903 rows. Every name starts with J and every email ends in .gov. You can sort them by just clicking on the column header, and we'll see we go from Jack Alexander to Justine Willis in this particular table. So you can set up any number of queries against that. As we showed before, you can clone each one. So let's say we wanted J names with com emails. We just clone this guy and let's give it a different name with com emails. And we're going to edit that. So instead of ending in gov, we're going to do .com. You say OK, and now we found 7,275. Again, every name starts with J, but now the emails end in com. Sort again from Jack Aguirre to Justine Workman. A different data set based off of that. Now, with any given data set, so here we have 7,000, we want to see where the values are. So if we just right click on any column header and say show the column values, it'll find all the unique values in that column and how many rows for this data set are associated with that. So there are 277 in Alaska where that condition of the 7,000. I want to see them all. I just double click that value and this will expand a new result set where all 277, where the name starts with J, the email ends in .com, and the state equals Alaska. So you can kind of see down here on the path what the query filtering has gone on. So another way so let's go back to our full table here. We have a way to filter out data. So for example, let's say we wanted to find only cities that started with the letter R. Yes, we could come and create another query over here, persistent. We just want to do quick filtering here. So we want the city that starts with the letter R, and we click the filter button, and that'll give you all the cities that start with R. And if we want to change that, maybe we want to start with T and apply that new filter, and that's going to give us all the T's. So again, we're 25,000 rows in this 750 where the city starts with a T. Now we can see what the states are for all of these. So show the column values. Again, Alaska has the most. I want to see all the Wyoming, all 514 rows where the city starts with the letter T and the state equals Wyoming by just drilling down very fast. So we can kind of get some quick analytics. If this was customer order data and you want to find everybody, that would make it very easy to go do that. So for example, here I've got, let's get these. So here on our 5 million row 10 column table, we've got a query that's called government workers on the West Coast. So the email ends in .gov, and the state is either in California, Oregon, or Washington. So we just double click on there, and there's all the states that we specified. And we show the column. We're only going to get 3 of them. There's Oregon, Washington, and California. But we can, again, come here, show the column values. It'll tell you that Hartford is the most common city name, tied with Columbus. If we want to see just those 2, we can highlight both of them, right-click, and say, I want to display with any of those selected. So there's the 200 rows where the state, again, is Washington, Oregon, or California, but the city is either Columbus or Hartford. And so you can quickly drill down in your data, find subsets very quickly by just without having to know a lot of SQL. So we want to make it very easy to come in and quickly drill down, find patterns, see what's going on, but give you the ability to save those queries as persistent so you can come in next time and just double click on it to see the latest data. Thank you very much.